and hooked up so that everybody could hear me. I made the mistake the last time of having the audio incorrect. I'm just going to wait a minute, make sure there's a slight delay. So, okay, perfect. Well, welcome to Friday morning meditation. For those that are joining live, for anybody that tuning in after the meditation starts on any day, morning, night, whenever it is, I always like to tell people a little bit about what to expect from this meditation. So first off, this is a little Chew Bear for those that don't know. He's going to be joining and getting his manifestation on for prosperity and abundance. So these meditations are really geared towards, they're hypnotic meditations, and we go in every single week. There's a whole bunch of different other ones that are recorded live on YouTube, or available on YouTube, that you can tune into. But the focus is prosperity and abundance. Now, a lot of people get drawn in because they think wealth, monetary possessions, they want to grow, they want to achieve more, they want to earn more a year or a month or a week or a day or whatever that may be. And that's all good. And that's one of the aspects and one of the elements that we focus on, and that's the prosperity focus of the meditation. The other focus of the meditation is abundance. Now, I look at abundance as being abundance of good health, abundance of great relationships, abundance of amazing in-depth intimacy, abundance of friendships, abundance of all of these other beautiful aspects that without it, we aren't living a fulfilled life. So really this meditation is about being and finding that fulfillment within, and also so that you can start to become that attraction force to manifest all of the things that you want in your life. Part of manifesting is believing, having the right mindset, and the right kind of programming, wiring, whatever it may be. But it's also knowing and being clear of what you want. And the other aspect of it is it's releasing all of the garbage and the clutter that doesn't serve you. And speaking of that, I want that to look at that as a topic and a focus for today. And part of stepping into abundance and prosperity is releasing the relationships, releasing the things, releasing the possessions, releasing the old belief patterns and actions that we used to do that no longer serve us. I want to have this session be a huge brain dump. And then as a result, I would encourage that everybody go and do a whole dump of everything in your life. And what do I mean by that? Is what are we holding on to? What are we holding on to as, like, let's say, looking through our closet? Are we holding on to things that maybe don't fit right, don't look right, don't match our style or our taste anymore, but we're holding on to them because maybe one day they'll fit, or maybe, at one point in time you love those shoes even though they're torn up and not even wearable anymore? Are you holding on to things out of fear of lack and scarcity? Are you holding on to things because clutter, furniture, belongings, because you think that they had value at a certain point in your life, and maybe one day, someday you might use them, or you purchased it and it had certain value at the time that you purchased it that you say, I don't want to really give it up. But I ask you, do you need it? Is it bringing value to your life? Do you love it? And these are aspects of things in your life. The same holds true to people. Many times we have relationships in our life that just literally are toxic. Maybe they've been friends with us for years, but we don't really actually get much joy or satisfaction out of hanging out with these people. I know you know who I'm talking about. We all have them in our life. Maybe even sometimes we feel worse as a result of seeing these people or having conversations or Zooms or phone calls. But yet we keep them in our life. Or maybe we continue to engage with our family in a certain way that we've always engaged with them, even though it makes us feel small or less than, or whatever that adjective may be for you. But I ask you, if you really want to create your dream life, if you really want to live in a state of fulfillment, you have to be okay with letting go of the things that don't serve you. Now that's belongings and possessions, like I said, clear it out. Trust that you're a magnet for prosperity, that you're going to bring things into your life that actually have value. We don't need that much stuff. In fact, less actually creates more awareness and expansion in our mind. Because the more cluttered a room is, the more cluttered a space is, the more that we just hold on to things because we feel that we need them, because maybe at one point in our life we didn't have enough. You're actually living within a lack mindset. And just having things to have things aren't a form of prosperity. We have to allow you to know that you deserve to have the things that you truly love, and that what you have you truly love. And the people in your life you enjoy. Like, you look forward to conversations with them. You look forward to hangouts or whatever it may be. And a hard truth that I'm sure many people have heard of many different times in their life. It's a very, very famous type of concept. And that is that you are kind of the sum of the 5 people you hang out with or talk to the most. I want you to sit with that for a second before we start the meditation. Who do you spend time with? Are they working on their self too? Are they growing? Are they living a life of satisfaction, fulfillment? Do they have money? Are they doing well in their career? Or are they in lack? Are they in struggle? Are they in a negative mindset? Can't wait to tell you about their problems and pains in their life over and over again on repeat. You will become who you hang out with. Whether you are that person or whether out of hanging out with them for a longer period of time, you pick up that mindset, those belief systems. And we're going to work really hard today to start to reprogram this. Okay, your unconscious mind. Because it starts here is how you see and think about things. But know that your unconscious mind is pretty much a sum of all of the experiences that you've ever went through, all of the situations that you go through. And so easily by having experiences happen in the future and putting yourself in situations and environments again in the future, you'll start to reprogram this back to what it was. Not unless you are committed to also changing the outside. So today we're working on changing this and from the inside. But I need you to commit to changing your outside so that it can stick and it can last. Because you want, each person, we don't have that many days when you really think about it. The average adult, the average human, adult or not adult, has about 30,000 days. That's all you live, 30,000. I mean, it's really, when you think about it like that, do you want to waste your days? Do you want to waste that time, that energy? Each and every day being special, each and every day being unique, and saying, are you living your truth? Are you living your passion? Are you living your ideal life? Are you going after the things that you want in your life? So with your permission, we're going to get in there and start to shift and unload some of those beliefs. Those stories that you used to tell yourself about who you were or what you deserve or don't deserve. And as we shift that, you change. And you changing will allow for more change to happen in your life. So for this meditation, if you're an avid meditator and you want to sit up, palms facing upward, spine straight, go right ahead and do so. But if you don't, and you want to get comfortable instead, which is what I recommend. I actually recommend people lay down for my meditation, but also if people meditate a lot, they're really comfortable, their body doesn't get pulled out, they don't get pulled out of a meditation from stiffness or feeling discomfort. I do not want you to get pulled out of this meditation. I want you to go deeper and deeper as the moments go on. So if you have a tendency to get a little bit agitated in that typical meditation lotus position that we do, don't do it. Lay down. And so whatever's most comfortable for you, I invite you to do that right now. And so as you allow yourself to start that and relax, I want you to take a few moments to just close your eyes. And as you allow yourself to close your eyes, I want you to know that in this moment and in this time and in this space right now, this is the only place for you to be. The only time for you to be is right here in this moment. And so closing your eyes, and I want you to take a few moments to just center yourself. Center yourself with relaxation. Center yourself for inner peace. Center yourself by just breathing. So I want you to breathe in a moment and breathe out. Breathing in relaxation and breathing out stress. And as you take that time to just focus on being here in this moment, in the space in your room, hearing whatever you hear in the background, and know that any other sounds will just send wave after wave of relaxation. They'll bring inner peace, calmness. They'll take you to a deeper state, and right now my voice is the only sound that really needs to resonate deep inside. And so as you take that moment, and be aware of your feet, be aware of your hands, be aware of how it feels to breathe in and to breathe out, relaxation, calmness, letting go as you do. And the more you let go and the more that you relax and the more you know that this is your time, this is your place, this is your moment to really turn inside. To know, to feel, to understand, to have this alignment as everything else fades away. So as you continue to breathe and you continue to relax, I want you to give yourself the power of your breath to relax you. We forget how powerful we are. We forget that it's you that is changing your life. I'm just merely a guide here, helping you remind yourself of who you truly are, reminding you of the expansion of awareness, of the possibilities, of that essence that has gone all of this time through learnings and lessons and has picked yourself up, pulled yourself forward in the darkest days and the brightest lights, found a way to be here in this moment right now. And it's just reminding you that every expert was once a beginner. Every person needed to take those first steps. And you might fall from time to time, but you pick yourself up. And as you feel that, as you breathe in and breathe out just a little bit more with each and every breath, letting go. And so as you continue to let go and you continue to allow your mind and your body to understand that today, this moment, this time, this space, this is you. And so take that breath and fill it to the pit of your stomach. Grab a hold of any stress, any anxiety, any tension, and then release. And let go as you release of any stress. Let it go. Breathing in again with the intention of breathing in this empowerment. Breathing in confidence. Breathing in newness. Breathing in this energy that says, I can do what it is I want. I deserve to have the life of my dreams. You do. And to fill yourself with that energy as you feel your heart starting to beat and expand. And in a few moments, I'm going to take you down by counting down from 5 all the way down to 0. Now on or before 0, entering into an even deeper hypnotic state. Each and every number going a little bit deeper down, and every number allow yourself to fade away. To drift and dream away, to allow your mind to know that in this space and in this time and in this place, let go. So 5 fading away down to 4. 4 fading away down to 3. Deeper and deeper, wave after wave of relaxation and inner peace, calmness and serenity. Down to 2. all the way down to 1 and 0. Deep sleep. Deeper and deeper. For the purpose of hypnosis, anytime deep sleep is suggested, you'll fall asleep deeply, quickly into this state, if not deeper, as you let go. And allow, as you let go, for you to feel your body melt in to the surface beneath you. Allow it to melt away like an ice cube melting on a hot summer day. And as it melts, so do you. And you melt into the room, into the space, feeling one with the whole entire room you're in and beyond. And feeling that oneness and that expansion go beyond and beyond as you feel this expansion even more. That's right. And continue. Continue to feel this, continue to allow this, continue to have this be a part of you. And now today you're here, drawn into this meditation, knowing that it's time for you to change. And I ask you to first get clear of all of the things that you want to get rid of. This is the process today about clearing and releasing what stories did you used to tell yourself about you, about what you deserved, what you could have or couldn't have, what was easy, what was difficult, what was struggles, what was life, or the areas in life that you're longing to improve. What are those stories that you told yourself long time ago, created by a little version of you? Well, there's a little bit to notice about that little version of you. They seen the world from a little person's perspective, through a little person's eyes, hearing with a little person's ears, but they weren't you now, going through all of the life that you went through, all of the experiences, and it's time to release that and say, that was then, this is now, in this moment right now, as you allow yourself to release. As you feel this empowerment, as you feel this sense of, yeah, because I tell you what, the past is the past. It will never come back. It's already been an experience you've went through, a time in your past. But every moment of every day, you're shifting, you're changing. In fact, sometimes change can seem subtle and take a long progression. And sometimes changes can happen just like this or like that. And what do you say that today's changes can happen just like this for you? Because you don't want to waste another day, another moment of your life living from your beliefs, being the own chokehold on your own prosperity and abundance in your life. Now, when you can take responsibility and you can say that you are the reason you do not have what you want in your life. Oh, there might be some fighting inside that says, oh, but the world in the current state, or I didn't cause this, or this person wronged me, or the situation caused this pain. And I get it. We all have circumstances and situations outside of our control. But we also all have this ability to maneuver, to find a way to move beyond any obstacle. And so the choice is yours at any moment, how you deal with whatever flows into your way. Do you fight it with resistance? Do you struggle? Do you create that fight? Or do you move and you sway and dance with it and move along your way? You get to decide. And I know that it's okay, yes, in times in our past, we've all fought with the friction. And maybe there's a memory of a time when you fought a change so much, but then you finally gave in to it. And as you moved forward with it, and you moved through it, you realized that it was leading you to somewhere else entirely, somewhere else with more satisfaction, happiness, joy, and possibility. An example of this could be the first breakup in your life. Maybe you fought that resistance. Maybe you said, I don't want to end this relationship. This teenage love is so amazing. No, this is my person. And you fought it. And you tried to force it. Or you tried to make it work. But when you let it go and you allowed yourself to move beyond, move through the pain, move through the disconnect from that individual, you started to dance with life. You started to allow yourself to go with the flow. And I would say for most of the people listening, going with the flow led you to someone else that was a new experiences, new love, maybe better than before. And so you see, we resist so much of life, but we don't know what we don't know. We don't know what's waiting for us around the corner when we let go of our beliefs and we open up to possibility. And can we let go of your beliefs and all of the needing to know how, and instead allowing you to just trust? To listen to your heart, to not need to have the whole action plan laid out, but to say, what is it that you truly want? The first step that I said before, and the talk before this meditation, was knowing and getting clear on what it is you want. Many people come and they say, I want prosperity, and I say, how much? Every American, even the most poorest American, is richer than 95% of the planet. So in one light, everybody's prosperous. So what is that to you? If you're not clear, you don't know. I don't think that the people that come say, oh, I want prosperity, and we put it in that mindset of the whole world, and you say, oh no, I want prosperity in terms of American wealth. Or I want to earn more money, I want to have financial freedom. What does that look like? If you can't even name the amount you want to earn per year, per month, per week, per day, how do you know? We don't have to have it broken down to all of that. What is prosperity to you? Is prosperity $50,000 a year? Is it $100,000 a year? Is it $2 million in your bank account? Is it $10 million? What is it? There's no judgment. It's being clear. This world has infinite possibilities and infinite potential, and you can decide what it is you want. You can get clear on it right now in the space and get clear on the why. Because that's what leads you forward. That passion, that why. Is it to be able to travel? Is it to have that house? Is it to have money in your bank account so you can do or be a better service for others? Is it to support your family? Is it for what reason? Get clear on the why. And then now we have to release all that has been holding you back. Those old stories that you told yourself about what that amount of money means, or how easy or difficult it is for you to earn money, or what that story is inside. And we let that all go. Say goodbye. That was then, this is now. You're in a different space right now. You realize that your past isn't your present. Your past is the past. Let it be just that. Memories that you can reflect, that you learn from, that you grow. But not shackles that hold you down, chains that continue to tie you to the old. Let's remove the shackles. Unleash all of the chains. Allow you the freedom to walk in ways forward and outside of that prison that you created inside of your mind, that you forced yourself to remain. There is no prison when you allow yourself to be free. There is no limitations when you allow your mind to truly dream. And to know your heart's desire, to allow the right fuel to spark that flame. Feel this, know this. Breathe in, breathe out. It's time to walk forward into your life. Letting go. A part of this is in allowing yourself to have not only prosperity, but abundance in your life, is saying, what do I need to release? Because everything in your life has gotten you to this point. A lot of things have held you back. A lot of things are representations of who you once were, not who you are now or where you're going. And in order to have different results, you have to do things differently. As that saying goes, doing the same thing, expecting different results is the definition of insanity. So what needs to change in your life? Where have you been sacrificing? And when I say change and I say release, and when I say to replenish your life with things that make you feel good, it doesn't mean spending all of this money and wasting all of this and that. Simply means, are you filled with your life with things that bring you joy, raise your vibration, or are you filled with things in your life that bring you irritation or make you feel that you're making compromises every moment? The small things make big changes. You can start in your kitchen, in your bathroom, look around. Do you like your dishes? Do you like your silverware? This isn't about throwing everything out, but it's evaluating and slowly allowing yourself to release the things that don't work. It's not about going and buying everything new and throwing everything away. You can even find things used. You can make a plan over time. You can take the things that you dislike the most, the things that you're like, wow, that's so hideous. Or why do I use that product? I don't even like the smell. And you get rid of it. And you can do this also with things in your cupboards too. Many people want to be healthier. Many people want to feel better in their body. Many people want more energy. Look around. What's in your cabins? What's in your fridge? You might say for a moment, I don't want to waste food. Well, if you're eating these foods and these snacks that are not good for you, that are only going to cause pain and problems in your physical body, gain more weight, whatever it may be, then why? It's wasting them by eating them. Throw it away. Let it go. Remember, you're a prosperity magnet. You're an abundant being living in an abundant source. Lack needs to fade away out of your mind. Lack and limitation, let it be that something of the past, once an element, but not anymore. I'm telling you, you're going to feel better. It's a simple thing of showing yourself your worth each and every day, making your bed when you get up each morning, allowing yourself to be happy in the clothes that you wear, even if you wear the same thing every other day because you throw away the things that don't make you feel good. At least you feel good in what you have. And then you can add more over time. And allowing yourself to know that you deserve to have the things in your life that truly bring you happiness, that you feel good about, that you feel good in or around. And everything else, let it go. So that you can create a space to create your life. to shape, to form, to mold it, to get to know where you are going. The people in your life, the things that you do, the products that you use, your environment, all of it matters. And you matter. And the more that you allow yourself to know this, the more that you allow yourself to understand this. Breathing in and breathing out and allowing yourself to feel the sense of empowerment, the sense of passion, the sense of freedom. That's right. You know you're not that little kid anymore. And you know that you're more powerful than you could ever imagine. You've created your life to be what it is now. The things that are in your life, the people that are in your life, the extent of which they're in your life, the things that you've learned, your skill sets, what you've studied, all of it. You've created an action. You made a goal. You set an intention. You signed up, you learned, you bought, you invested time or energy. You were a driver in that. And the more that you can understand the power that you created your reality today, I want you to really get that for a moment. You created your reality today. From the clothes on your body, to the way your hair's cut, to the furniture in your room, to the friends in your life, to the job that you do, to the hobbies that you engage in. Did you get you created that? I want you to fully get it. To see the effort that you put into all of that. To building those relationships. To going to the store and buying those clothes, to going to the hairdresser and telling them how you wanted your hair cut, to allowing yourself to show up in life for the classes or the hobbies that you did, to the school and the education that you learned. You see the role that you played in all of this. And when you get that, I want you to realize that you can create anything else to be too. You might love many areas of your life. You might not love any areas of your life. But can you get clear that you created them? And the more that you get clear on you created them, feel that power, feel it. And realize if you can create all this, if you can create all of this, you can create anything. There's really no limits. Do you think it's any harder to make $50,000 a year as it is to make $500,000 a year? In fact, some people might say it's easier to make $500,000 a year. You think it's any harder to make $5 million a year? Same amount of hours in the day. Same amount of days in the week. Can you get that? You can create anything. When you look around and you see others with the most beautiful friendships or the most deepest loving connection and relationship and the passion, and they've been together 15, 20 years, why can't you have that? When you see somebody with impeccable health, that their skin and their energy just radiates, isn't that available to you too? than all that you have to really do. When you think about like nutrition and that physique, let's look at that. Because change, these things that you might want, these accomplishments that you long to achieve, they're not impossible. They do take discipline. And they do take execution from you to achieve. When you think about fitness and you think about health and radiating health and well-being, it's not really that hard when you think about it. And if you break it down to like eat a salad or to make a smoothie or to take your vitamins every day, it's not physically that hard. It's not this torture chamber. But we do have to train our mind and our body and have commitment in the beginning until you start to crave that regularly. But it's all about routine. It's all about what choices you make. And if you allow yourself to take those steps and go on a run or to work out or a yoga class every day, you can also achieve the results of that person that you might admire, that radiating skin, that radiating energy of great health. There's a process, but it's worth it when you have it. And when you think about that for wealth, when you think about that for your career, when you think about that for friendships, for your relationship, for any of it, it's all possible. It takes some retraining. It takes some steps to engage in those disciplines each and every day, to allow yourself to know that you're worth it. And so as you allow yourself to feel this and understand this inside, the more that you do and the more this energy fills you to the pit of your stomach, allow yourself to let go. And asking yourself, what is it that I'm going to start to change in my life? What is it that I'm going to release? What is it that I'm going to let go of? Letting go. Letting go. So it's time to get clear on your wants and your desires. And say, no beating yourself up and saying, why didn't I create this sooner? This is about you getting to the point of you creating it now, a beautiful space. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. It doesn't matter. It matters about taking that action. So let go. I want you to visualize or imagine, picture, pretend, see this beautiful electric violet light hovering right above your head. And allow that light to start to shine down, flowing down, filling you, this higher consciousness, this light of who you truly are, this expanded sense of understanding of your energy, of possibility, shining down into your mind. Filling you with love, filling you with passion, filling you with fulfillment. As this continues to flow through your mind. Eyes, nose, cheeks, jaw. All the way down to your heart. And allowing you to connect to your truth for a moment. From that higher sense of consciousness to that loving energy and that soul truth. I want you to ask yourself, what are you curious about experiencing in this lifetime? What kind of experiences do you want to engage in? What kind of relationships do you want to feel and embrace? How do you want to feel physically, mentally, emotionally? What is it that you truly want for yourself in your life? And in a few moments of silence, I want you to get clear and allow this energy, allow thoughts and feelings and all of these ideas to flow through you. And ask yourself why. What would that give you? What would that experience be like? Allow yourself to get more and more curious about each of these things. Curiosity drives motivation. Motivation causes action. Let go. Let go. Let go. It's time to not waste another moment, not waste another day. Your life is too valuable, the time too precious, for you to hold back of what you truly want. Let go of all of those old stories. Let go of all of the things that have been literally shackling you down. Physical items in your surroundings, people, perspectives, all of those old routines and beliefs, let it all go. You're too valuable to not allow yourself to experience this. These desires, these heart passions, these experiences that will bring you so much joy and bliss. In a few moments, I'm going to be waking you up out of hypnosis, but before I do, at 0, going even deeper. Each night, regardless of the day and regardless of the emotions that you've experienced, when you decide that it's the right time to fall asleep at night, you're going to fall asleep deeply and quickly and sleep well through the night. And in those early morning dreams, what are known as venting or releasing dreams, I want you to vent out any remaining blocks or resistance, any tension or stress. I want you to let it all go so you wake up each and every morning feeling refreshed and rejuvenated and ready for another day. Ready to enjoy your life. At 0, going even deeper. At 1, closing the door to the unconscious mind, making sure all the suggestions are locked in and effective. And at 2, becoming aware of your body. So at 3, a total sense of positivity floods through every cell. 4, becoming aware of the room around you. And 5, eyes open, wide awake. Slowly coming back into the room and into your body. And I want you to just take a few deep breaths. So you realize maybe there's a lot to let go of and release. So you can create that space for what it is that you truly want, deserve. So I invite you over this weekend to really start to think about those areas of life. Walk around your house or apartment, your room, and ask yourself, does this make me happy? Do I like this? Do I not? And again, it's not about throwing everything out right away, but it's about clearing the clutter and maybe over a period of time. Maybe you can't afford right away that new kitchen table and the one that you have you don't really like, but just put that energy out there. Do you want to get rid of it? You'll find that there's a magical thing that happens in the universe. Maybe somebody will be getting rid of a table. Maybe you'll run into the best table at a secondhand store or something like that. Or a friend will say, you know what, my friend's getting rid of this amazing, table and chair set, and you look at it, and it's actually something that lights you up. You didn't even have to spend any money, but you got clear that you didn't want what you had in the beginning, and then that opened up the possibility. So just trust. Go through the process. and start to ask yourself and be clear a little bit more on what it is that you truly want, and getting those goals super, super solid, especially when it comes to prosperity. Remember, every American, even the most poorest American, is richer than 95% of the whole entire planet. So we are prosperous. It's what type of prosperity and what level do you want to achieve. Thank you for joining. And I hope that you have a beautiful next few days of planning your life out and letting go of the things. And please take this to heart. Get rid of some of the people in your life that are weighing you down. They can almost be more of an anchor down and keeping you from changing than anything else in your life. Restructure those friendships or the time that you spend with those people. And allowing yourself to surround yourself with people that inspire you, with environments that inspire you, and with ideas that inspire you. Thank you for joining. Please thumbs up, share, let other people have this content so they can change their lives too. And we have a whole bunch of other meditations available. They're paid meditations, but we have a lot of different ones available throughout the week, and a lot of amazing content on our YouTube channel. So please subscribe too. Thank you.